Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I am a teacher. I bring you guys content about teaching and lifestyle. Today we are actually going to be talking about money. I know that that's something that maybe people don't like to talk about all the time, but it is something that has been on my mind lately. Something that I'm bringing into the new year as a New Year's resolution is to save money. For me right now, I just got engaged. We want to get a house. Like, there's a lot going on. I feel like big adult kind of stuff and I want to start really seriously saving. So whatever the reason is, if you just want to kind of like watch your money a little bit better, you know what, it doesn't matter what the reason. These are going to be 7 tips that will hopefully help you kind of get back on track and really start saving your pennies. In my background today, I do have Dixie with me. She's sleeping on the pillows. I feel like every time I film in my bedroom, she is up on the bed sleeping. She likes to keep me company. Before this, she was like literally sitting right here, like super photogenic dog. I swear, it's so funny. So trust me when I say like I am not perfect at this. I am not some like money savvy person, but after reflecting and kind of doing some research of my own, you know, these are kind of the tips that I'm going into the new year really focusing on. And the first one is to really change your mindset. I feel like you shouldn't think like, oh, I can't have fun. I can't have any spending money of my own. Like, I have to save everything. You really have to change your mindset. Like, come up with fun, free activities or very low cost activities to do. There's so many things you can do that don't cost anything, like cheap date nights, free things with your kids if you have kids, like free things on your own. There's just so much out there that you don't need to always be spending money just to have fun and to go out and do things. Also, you want to change your mindset in the sense that, like, instead of thinking like in the now, you need to kind of think ahead and really think about like your future and, well, yeah, I can't spend it now, but I will have it later for X, Y, and Z, whatever your goals may be. So once you have really changed your mindset and you've dug deep and kind of figured out like, okay, I want to do this, I want to save money, I want to stop spending. My goals are to save for this, and this. Then you can really go in and rebudget and like reevaluate your spending. The first thing I did was I looked at all of these subscriptions that were coming out of my account. So you guys, like, this is so embarrassing to add up. I have them all written down. Subscriptions are one of those things where like, oh, $5 a month, that's easy. $10 a month, that's easy. And then it adds up and it adds up and it adds up, and sooner or later you have all these subscriptions for things that you don't really need. Maybe you want them, but like a want and a need are very different things. So you need to go through your subscriptions and just get rid of them. Like, I promise you won't miss it. I'm keeping one, and that is Spotify, and I feel like that is okay for how much money that I'm saving by getting rid of all of the rest. The third tip is to make your coffee and your tea at home. Don't go out to Starbucks or to Dunkin' Donuts and get your coffee. It's tempting when you're out and you want something like that. Even like gas station coffees are cheaper. Now, I know they're not always as good. Some of them around here, honestly, I know which ones, like the gas stations, I do like, but even that, it's still money and it adds up. Like, okay, maybe a coffee out at Starbucks is like $4. Oh, $4 isn't a lot, but do it twice a week, even once a week. I mean, all of that money is going to add up. So just make your coffee at home. You can set the timer so that you wake up and it's ready for you. You can even just take one to go, you know, or if you're out, just wait till you get home and make yourself a cozy cup of coffee. It's better in a cute little mug anyway. You can sit down and drink it or put it in a fun little travel mug and go. It's just so much cheaper to make your coffee at home. My fourth tip is one of the hardest ones, honestly, for me and Tony, my fiance, and that is to stop eating out and getting takeout. Now, I will say we've really controlled ourselves with eating out, like going out to restaurants and stuff. We do that way less. I remember when we were first dating especially, we would go out to restaurants all the time and eat out, and between like, you know, the food, the tip, if you get any drinks, like, it is so darn expensive. but it's also something that is so fun and we love it. So what we do now is we ask for gifts, for gift cards to restaurants. So like my parents every Christmas usually get us a gift card. We love that because then we don't feel guilty. We go out to eat, we have a fun date night, no guilt. Takeout. We are really bad at getting takeout because like if we get home late or we just time got away from us and we're like, oh no, I need to eat dinner, but it's so late, I'm so tired, I don't feel like cooking, let's get takeout, let's get delivery. It totally adds up. It's at least $20 not a person, it's at least $20, $10 a person, which again, like, oh, you can throw 20 bucks, not a big deal, but it really adds up. And if you just have some backups, like if you meal prep, it gets rid of that whole issue. I don't always meal prep, but what we do is we pick up some really easy like frozen meals. So not always the healthiest, but neither is takeout. So we might have a frozen pizza in the freezer at all times as like a backup. You know, just like simple like box meals, easy things that you can buy, stuff in your freezer, pull it out when you have no time, and then you're not getting takeout. Like you can get a frozen pizza for like $5 to $7, and it will totally save you money. My fifth tip to saving money is for the girls. It's to not get professional nails done. I love getting my nails done. I just love the easiness of it. I'm really rough on my nails, but when I have them done, I just feel so put together, and I don't know how to explain it. It just makes me feel good. And I'm sure there's many of you out there have that same feeling, like when your nails are done, you feel good. But you can do it yourself. You can paint them yourself. I'm really bad at that. I know, like, weird because I'm an art teacher and I'm creative and everything, but I don't have the patience to paint my nails. So what I do is I actually go to the drugstore or like Walmart and I buy legit like the press-on nails. I think it's Kiss has these ones and they are amazing. So these are just the shorter nails. They have longer ones. There's a bunch of different brands too. These have adhesive like already on them. Some you need nail glue, but I swear by them. I mean, I even put these on in the car. Like if we're going somewhere, I quick put them on and I'm put together, ready to go. They don't always last that long. Like I know some people have said they last a couple weeks, a week at least. For me, because I am rough on my nails, I'm an art teacher, I usually put them on the weekend. I have like the weekend to enjoy them, and then once I get back to work, they start coming off pretty quick. But that is because I have such a hands-on rough job. So it would last you longer if you don't have that kind of job. But I love them because they're so shiny. They are just so easy, and it doesn't destroy your nails either. Like I feel like when I get fake nails on at the salon, not only is it a huge price point, but it also destroys my nails. So these are cheap. They're like $5 maybe for a set that you can use twice. Number 6 is to have your checking account divided into different areas. And I don't just mean budget yourself, because I do have a budget and I have like an Excel spreadsheet. There's apps you can get that do this for you. Like I know like mint.com does it and a bunch of other stuff. For me, I like it better with my Excel spreadsheet. My dad actually created it for me, but if you know how to use Excel or someone, a family member, friend they can set that up for you. But anyway, I mean, you can even use a pen and paper, really. But for things that are coming into my checking account, my salary, what I do is when my paycheck comes, I have automatic like withdrawals to different areas. So right now I have one big savings that's going to be like our, I don't know, wedding / house savings. So I have money that comes right from my checking, right from my paycheck to that. So it's basically like I never even saw it and never even had it, because if it's in my account, I come up with so many different reasons to shift it around and split it up and spend it here and there and to cover this and that, when if it goes right to my savings, I don't even see it. And you can do that with tons of stuff. I only have the one savings, but I mean, I know of people who they have money sent here and there and there and there in areas that they really can't even touch it. And sometimes you have to dive into your savings. I mean, that's why it's there. But there's some times where you want it to go there and just be left alone. So if it's not even in my checking, then I can't really, it's not even like on my radar, basically. Like I feel like I don't even have that money. So that is so important. Just get that money out of there, get it to where it needs to be so you don't even see it. So I'm kind of adding a tip because I just thought of it when talking about the money in your checking account and getting it to a savings account and everything like that. And then with the money that is left, and how I really basically budget is I budget for all of my bills and all of that stuff with whatever's left after I took that money out to my savings. And I have a budget for like fun money, because you don't want to have like no spending, nothing, because then it won't stick. Like you need to give yourself a little bit for just little things you want to do. I don't know. But basically I try my best to not use my card for that. I try to get cash back or go to the bank and get cash out. If you have physical cash in your hands and you say, okay, this is how much I have for the week to spend for fun or bi-weekly, whatever, and when this is done, that's it. So it's physical, you can see it, you can feel it, you can hold it, and I feel like the whole cash envelope system, if you ever heard of that, you should totally Google it, but cash envelope system works. It truly does. I did it before, like, gosh, I think like in college or maybe even high school when I was a waitress and I had all this cash. I put my cash into different envelopes and that's how I budgeted. It really does work. Now, I don't like to carry that much cash, so I just do it for my fun money, and that way, like I said, when it's not there anymore in my wallet and my hand, I know I'm out, and that's it. That's all I have. My last tip, I guess this is actually number 8 now since I added that other one, but it is the hardest for me, and it is just to shop smarter and kind of like go to the thrift stores instead of a main store. Limit online shopping as best as you can. Like, don't even go to the stores that you know you're going to be tempted to go into. But honestly, like, I really want to try to thrift more. I want to buy things secondhand and limit what you're buying to. Like, I have decided, like, I don't need any more knickknacks. Like, I'm done. It may be when I move and I have a house and I want to redecorate that. That's a little different because I'm starting fresh with a new house. But, like, the things that I see in the stores that are cute and I want to get them, instead of getting them, what I've been doing is I've been taking a picture of the item and I just figure, oh, I could, like, post it on Instagram or something if I want to. More times than none, I just forget about it. And that goes to show that, like, yeah, it's cute and it would look cute in my house, but, like, I don't need it. And it's a impulse buy. If I buy it and I put it somewhere, I'll probably forget about it on the shelf too, just like I forgot about the photo I took of it. So it really does help. Take a photo of cute stuff. If anything, it could be inspiration for later when you maybe have a little more money to spend on, like, knickknacks and decorations. But knickknacks just, they're dust collectors and you forget about them and you just don't need those little things. So just kind of like make smarter choices, make secondhand shopping choices. It's better for the environment anyway. Alright, everybody, those are my 8 tips and my personal, like, 8 goals to really set money aside this new year and throughout the year. Like I said, you really have to change your mindset. You have to kind of take it on as like an adventure and not really limit yourself. Like, I don't want anyone to think like, oh, I need to save money, so I'm not going to have fun. You need to have a mindset where, ooh, how many cool free things can I come up with to do? Or, you know, something like that. Like, make it so that it's not too hard, and that way you will continue to do it and make it last. And I feel like that is such a big thing with New Year's resolutions. Everyone just goes hard and doesn't have any wiggle room and doesn't, like, I don't know. You have to be able to do it as a lifestyle necessarily, and not like, oh, this is happening for the new year, and if you're too strict, basically, is what I'm trying to say, you might not make it. So you need to have a mindset of, like, a positive mindset when it comes to saving money, because it will make it so much easier for you. It's helped me so far after doing, like, this brainstorming and research and everything like that. I just wanted to share with you guys because I feel like I'm sure there's someone out there who is trying to save money but is struggling. But it's never going to be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have saved that money. No, you're never going to say that. You always want money saved away for something, and hopefully these 8 tips will help you guys. If you do anything on your own to save money, or if there's any apps you use, because I know, like I mentioned, mint.com, but I've been interested in kind of like seeing if there's an app maybe out there for money saving and budgeting. If there's something you use for that, put it in the comments below. If you thrift, give me your thrifting tips, because I am going today, now given that is going to happen now and I won't see it, your comments, but for future thrifting tips, leave those below too. Any like budget friendly thrifting, secondhand, like budget hacks, saving money hacks, whatever, leave it below. I would love to check those out as well. Hopefully this video helps you guys. If you guys are not subscribed, I would totally appreciate you to subscribe. I'm like a little short of 200 and some away from 10,000, which is crazy. And my YouTube anniversary is coming up January 14th. So it's just crazy to me. Like, it's been a whole year of just sharing my ideas and my passions and my positivity with you guys. I am loving it, and it's crazy. It's been a year. So don't forget to subscribe, share this video, all of that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!